welcome back to Parking Lot Chats with Corin
and Bo. First things first, fuck this time change.
Yeah. And you know, I was like really into it. I was like, you know what? This is
so
good
much.
for me.
It's so terrible.
And everybody was talking shit all day, and I was like, you know what? I'm winning the time change. And now I'm like exhausted and losing my mind because I've been up all day because I was winning the time change this morning. But like for us, like with like a little kid, like we were up on time. We got everything done. We were out the door.
I will say when they were littler, I did like it a little bit more because
I loved it.
It was nighttime.
Yeah.
Like, you know, when it gets dark, when it doesn't get dark until 9 o'clock at night and they were little, it was so hard to get them to go to bed at 8 because they're like, what do you mean? It's still daytime. So now it gets dark earlier, so they think it's nighttime earlier. But that's not relevant to me anymore.
No,
like,
no,
my
for
kids
you, it sucks,
don't
I bet.
freaking care when the sun goes down. And so now I'm like, it's just, I don't like it being dark. It's 6:30. Like, why is it midnight out right now?
And last night it was like this time, and I was making dinner, and I was thinking to myself, and I almost went and said to Eric, and then I caught myself, and I was feeling like, I was like, why does it feel like it's 8 o'clock? Why does it feel like it's almost 8 o'clock? It's 6:30, and then I was like, it is almost 8 o'clock though because it's 7:35.
Right.
But with like Halloween being Friday night, like it worked perfectly, like for like having a little kid. Like,
yeah,
we stayed up a little bit later on Friday because it was Halloween, and then we got up on Saturday and had a big day Saturday, and then went to bed like kind of early because we were tired. And then by the time Sunday night came around, they were up at like 7 o'clock on Sunday and went and walked a trail, and we were down to like prepping for our week by like 10 a.m.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It was nice the way it felt like that this weekend, but
yeah.
I hate how early it gets dark. I don't like it.
And like other people that I've talked to today that are also parents of little kids were like, oh, it's been a Monday, the time change is killing us. And I've all day been like, I won't brag, guys, but my day's going fucking great. And then 6 o'clock came around and I was forgetting everything and my brain shut off. Yeah. And you're like talking to me and I'm like zoning out. I'm like trying to follow. You were saying something earlier and I was like trying so hard to listen. We were talking like personal stuff and I was like, yeah, treat your table as one. I know that. What?
Yes, that does happen when you get up a little bit earlier.
But like my day started great.
That little Irish I had in me.
Look at you. Look at the Irish.
A wee bit earlier.
Such a good movie. Remember?
I do. Yes. Okay. Well, moving on.
You have something you were going to start with, or was that it? The time change.
Did I have?
You said I'm going to start with, and then we turned it on, and then was that it? I don't know. I thought it was something in your phone, but maybe it was time change. What's in your phone?
The Baldoni bullshit.
Oh, okay. Go ahead then.
Baldoni's an idiot.
Yeah, we knew that. Tell us why.
Well,
tell us why today.
Apparently, so back in June, the judge had thrown out his case, remember? And we were like, duh.
Yeah,
and then, but they had given him a timeline to contest that. There's probably
right. He had to like fix his. He had to fix his appeals or something. He had to like fix his paperwork.
Right, and like we submitted it or whatever. I don't know. I'm sure there's like better law terminology that I'm not using.
What happened?
Here.
He didn't do it because he didn't have a case?
Right. So the deadline hit like October 31st or whatever was the deadline. The judge reached out to both parties on the 17th and said, if we don't hear by the 31st, whatever, the 30th, whatever day it was, then like your case is officially done. And they didn't send anything in. The Blake Lively's did saying like, please, yes, continue. Please stand by that. Don't give them any more time, except we do still want our lawyer fees paid.
Yeah,
by them.
Absolutely.
And so, yeah, they didn't respond, so it got completely thrown out. There is the opportunity to still appeal, I guess, appeal that. But if you didn't do anything since June and you didn't have anything ready by now, like, do you even have anything?
No, and I don't think he ever did. I think the whole point was just to try to fucking defame her more.
Smoke and mirrors,
you know what I mean? Right. Like, he didn't have anything to say because he didn't have a fucking case in the first place.
Right. And I'm pretty sure, remember, like, in the state of California, there's some law that, like, you can't countersue someone who is suing you for SA. Like,
right, which is a really great law because look at what he's trying to do.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. Unless you have, like, proof or whatever. But clearly he had no fucking proof.
Right. So that's thrown out. I'm pretty sure it's done. I highly doubt he appeals it because...
Like you said, if he would have had it together from fucking June.
Right.
It's not like this was 2 weeks. You've had 4 fucking months, dude.
So, but her case is still going.
5 months? Anyway.
June, I don't know. July, August, September, October. July, August, September. 4 months. But her case is still ongoing.
Because hers is real.
Because hers is real. So fuck him. I can't believe there's still so many people like in the comment section when that was like posted, still saying like, we stand behind you, Justin. Like, what?
And that's all he wanted. That's all his stupid lawsuit was for. So that's why it doesn't matter if he doesn't file his appeals and do all his stuff, because he already won.
The court of public opinion was where he was going with that.
Right. And he already fucking won,
Right.
unfortunately, because y'all are dumb. Not everybody, obviously. If you listen to us, you probably agree with us, because we've been talking shit about this man forever. I can't imagine that too many like Justin Baldoni fans are listening to
Supporters
this.
are still listening.
Right. Because we've been talking shit for like a year. We've been saying fuck this guy, so probably not. That's probably not who's listening to this. So y'all aren't dumb.
Yeah.
You guys are great. Whoever's commenting that they're behind Justin is dumb. It's fucking stupid. Speaking of, okay, do you have something else?
I don't know. I just pulled it open so that we had it, but
it just reminded me what I've been listening to. I've been trying to listen to for the last week, but it's been a little hard because there's people thought that Taylor's album was not for the children. Lily Allen's album is not for the children.
Okay, call me old. I have no idea who Lily Allen is.
Oh my god, she was famous when we were fucking teenagers.
Oh, so I'm young because I don't know who. Oh wow,
she's
okay,
40.
Wow. Oh, I thought I was old. I didn't know who Lily Allen is, but I'm young.
No, she's our age. You're just being dumb. What was her songs that were popular when we were kids?
I actually know who that is, though.
No, it was like that Smile song.
You gotta sing it to me.
I don't remember the words. Okay, but
Smile.
I'm gonna tell you, what this bitch is up to, because it's good. This was like popular like when we were like in high school. This was probably like 2004.
Get me to the chorus. I'm just kidding. Maybe when there's words on there. I don't actually think I know this.
This was like when we were teenagers. Anyway.
I don't remember that song.
Yeah, she was really popular like when we were like teenagers, maybe like early 20s. Let's see, when did she first... Anyway, she's been married to David Harbour. Let's see, Lily Allen originally became famous in...
We could say, what year did Smile release, but I guess it will still get us there.
From uploading her demo songs for... Yeah, so maybe it was a little after. Okay, so Smile was released in 2006, so maybe we were in our 20s and you were listening to different kinds of music. But anyway, that song was very
probably still
popular.
on my NSYNC bullshit.
You might have been.
I don't know.
Anyway, she was big back in the day, and then she was like, she's from London, if you couldn't tell from her accent, right? She's British. And so she also is a like theatrical actress. Like she does like Broadway and plays and shit, right? So she has been married to David Harbour, who is one of the main characters that's an adult in Stranger Things. So you don't know Stranger Things,
I know.
so you don't know him.
No.
But what she just did is really fucking fantastic. So apparently they were married. She moved over here for him, changed her immigration status, all this stuff. She got a play deal in London, had to go back for that, was very excited about it. He started acting weird. He cheated on her, convinced her to have an open marriage, cheated again, even on... When people have open relationships, they still have rules. So you can still
cheat in an open relationship. Absolutely.
So he convinced her to open the relationship after she caught him cheating the first time. After they opened the relationship, he continued to cheat. So Stranger Things coming out is a big deal, this big end. And she just dropped this fucking album that is literally just dirty laundry, dirty laundry. And who the fuck is Madeline?
And that's what she's talking about?
Yeah.
But no, what I just saw was...
Oh, God, it's such good stuff. It's
Millie
just like...
Bobby Brown is suing somebody. Is it him?
It's him. Oh. And he's her dad in the fucking show.
Ew.
And yeah. And so his ex, that... I don't know what happened with the ex and her, but the ex went to Lily Allen's Instagram page and just putting fire emojis under everything she posts.
Oh, shit.
So, like... I think he's seriously a bad fucking person.
Right.
Yeah, and the thing is, the Stranger Things fucking fan base has been obsessed with him. Like, we all thought he portrays this really good guy in the show. He's like the sheriff, he's like the town sheriff, and like his kid had died, so he was like kind of like this drunk, like bad guy, but like not a bad guy, just like he was depressed and like acting out, and then he started taking care of this kid, and then he got back with Winona Ryder, and like in the show he's very much a stand-up guy, and I think everybody assumed... You know what I mean? But, like, he was very popular.
You fall in love with the character.
Right.
And the actor kind of goes hand in hand in that, you know, so.
And he's been really playing it up. And then, like, so all this big, crazy season finale is about to drop. And she just dropped this album that is literally just her fucking airing dirty laundry, and like, and you heard her voice, right? So it's one of these things that I also just love. First of all, I just love, like, I love that, like, she's not just gonna, like, let the world love him. She's gonna fucking tell you the truth. I love that. But it's another thing, I've said it before, I don't know here if it's personal conversations that we've had before we started doing this. I love when people make these songs that are so beautiful and sound so pretty, and they have like these beautiful voices and beautiful melodies, and they're just saying the most fucked up ass shit. And I just really fucking enjoy that. And it's basically the whole album is like, I thought it was your this, but it's your pussy palace. Oh yeah, my God. Like, it's fucking amazing. But there is no, you couldn't, I don't think she put an edited version out, because I don't know how you could. The shit is wild. It's good stuff. It's called the album is called West End Girl, if you live under a rock like Kimberly and forgot who Lily Allen is. But if you're our age, you've probably heard of it, because it's been all over. And I kept hearing about it, and so then, like, last weekend I was like, I should listen to this so we could talk about it. And it's been, because I spend most of my time with either one or multiple children, it's been really hard for me to listen to it, because this is not something, like I said, Taylor's album, he walked in on the unedited version. I quickly switched. I had my cousin, we were driving home from Disney. I made her listen to the whole edited version and then the unedited after he fell asleep, because you can do that. I don't think there will be an unedited version of this. I don't think it's capable. I don't think she can. I don't think she could do it.
All right. I'll have to listen to it.
Yeah, it's good fucking stuff. And yeah,
and he is not a good guy.
No. And Millie Bobby Brown, like, that makes it okay, because, like, this is some fucked up shit that he's doing here, but, like, that girl was a minor when he started working with her, and she put a fucking restraining order, is what I read. What did you read? Because I sent, like, something.
Well, I didn't realize it was going to be this big of a thing, because I didn't really watch Stranger Things, and then I was like, I don't know, do we want to, like, are we going to talk about this too? I wasn't really sure, so I didn't read that much into it.
She filed harassment and bullying claim against him before filming season 5.
Yeah.
So, the hell was he harassing her about?
Right. And bullying a young girl.
Right.
I don't like him.
No. And I love the pettiness of her to put this album out right fucking now.
Right.
It came out last week. She put this album out right fucking now. You know what? Good for her.
But at the end, is season 5 finale is about to come out? Is that what you said?
The season
5.
All of it. We don't know when it's coming. It's all over. And remember, I had the date for the finale. I know when the finale date is. It's going to be New Year's Eve or something. I said it last week.
So it's got to come. Yeah, because it's got to come out soon.
So it's got to start soon.
But they haven't put a date.
I don't think so, because I've been watching Netflix, because you said nobody wants this. You should watch it.
Yes.
And I went home on Monday night. And, you know, Monday's a weird day for us because we record and it's kind of late. So I eat, like, I don't know, like a late lunch snack, early dinner, but then I do still need to eat again, right? But I try to time it so that I can wait for them to go to sleep, because I get home and it's almost time, whatever. So I end up eating, like, a late night snack, whatever, on Monday night. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to sit on the couch and I'm going to, like, watch a show, and I'm going to put that show on. But I turned Netflix on, and right next to that was Sirens, which I've also been wanting to watch. Sirens said that it was a limited time engagement, and if this show's already on season 2 and it seems so popular, I don't think it's going to be. So I was like, I'm going to do this instead, because sometimes you don't know with them limited series when the fuck they're going to disappear.
Right.
So I started Sirens instead. And I'm only on episode 3 of that, but there's only 5 episodes, and it's a fucking lot. It's interesting. But, so I didn't watch that. But my point was that I've been on Netflix, and I've watched Stranger Things in my Netflix, so it should have told me.
Popped up, yeah.
Right. And, like, I'm not even getting a, like, remind me next day. I don't know. I know they do that on the kids' Netflix. Like, there's always something on Ferris's that's like, this is coming out soon, and then you can hit, like, the remind me, and it'll tell you when it comes out. Or he writes it on his fucking calendar or whatever. But, like, my Netflix isn't doing that. Yeah. So I don't think it is coming out anytime soon. But, like, if the finale is going to be on fucking... And I didn't Google it, so go ahead and do that. I feel like it... Because I have more David Harbour nonsense since we're here. Okay, so I said that Lily Allen got the lead in the play, right? So they bought a New York City brownstone. She's like, I didn't really think I could afford it, but, you know, you insisted, blah, blah, blah. So, this...
Volume 1 on November 26th, Volume 2 on Christmas Day, and the final episode on New Year's Eve.
So there's only 3 episodes?
The first 4 episodes will be available together on the first date, while the next 3 will release on Christmas, and then the finale on New Year's Eve.
Okay, so it'll be 7, 8, 9 technically if you're going to be a 2-hour. All right, that tracks.
Yeah, so November 26th.
Cool, just in time for me to binge on my birthday.
Yeah.
So she got the lead in a play in London. That's a big deal, right?
It is a big deal.
My ambitious wife. These are bad luck flowers. Because if you get reviewed well in this play, you will get all kinds of awards and I will be miserable. Your loving husband.
Is that legit? That's real? Like
that's what it says on womenaремad.com. I don't know. As far as we know, there's nobody
He's
saying...
her ex-husband, right?
Yeah. They've, somebody in the comments said, "Ooh, David."
Ew, David.
Yeah, I don't know how we know for sure, but, like, honestly, from, like, the things that I'm reading in her thing, and, like, the fact that a literal fucking child had to have him sued for harassment and bullying makes me feel like I believe that.
Yeah.
And, like, a lot of the things that she says in the songs is that, like, he always turns it around on her, and it very much sounds like a toxic relationship that, like, I've been in, you know what I mean? Like, it's... He sounds like a real fucking douchebag. Right. So, like, from listening to the album, I believe this. Is it real? I don't know.
Yeah.
But after I heard her album, I believe it. That might be all I have about them. Because the Stranger Things thing I had, but you already said that. And then this is all. I just want to make sure I don't have anything else while we're here. Because honestly, it's good stuff. That harassment and bullying claim, that's wild that she felt the need to do that.
Right.
Fucking like, what did you do to her? Oh. Lily Allen making a comeback to write a detailed 14-track album about her ex cheating on her and then waiting to release it until the month the final series of the show he stars in comes out so that all he gets is hate on the lead up to the pinnacle of his career is iconic. And honestly, yes, it is. So that's just something that I guess I think because I was really into the situation of it all. And it is, though. Like, great fucking timing on her part. All right, that's all I got on them. And then I have a lot of, like, movie stuff and Diddy stuff.
Kelsey Grammer becomes a dad of 8 at 70 years old.
Didn't that happen recently, like a while ago? I feel like I already knew that.
I sent this on Tuesday. Looks like age really is just a number for Kelsey Grammer. I don't know. I whatever, 70, I guess. I just always feel like, I guess in a sense bad for the kids, you know, like their dad's not going to be around for long. At 70, you know, you're going to be pretty young when you have to deal with that. So that sucks, but and then I didn't really have apparently MTV has gone away. Did we know this? Like, I saw like rest in peace MTV things, but then I thought that was like AI and fake, but then apparently that was real. I don't know, but now for sure they fucking canceled Ridiculousness after like 14 years and like 67 seasons or something fucking wild.
Yeah, I feel like we had heard that MTV was going away a while ago. Maybe I heard it and forgot to send it. Maybe it was on the week that we weren't here. But I feel like I heard that a couple weeks ago. And then I also sent that because I saw it today or a couple days ago, whatever, within the last week. And it made me very confused because I thought that I had heard that MTV was going away. And it's like, wait, so MTV had to be, what do you call dissoluted? What do I want to say? What's the word I'm looking for? Yes, dissolved. That's the word I was looking for. MTV had to be dissolved for fucking Ridiculousness to get canceled?
Right.
Ridiculousness
but then
is
a part
MTV?
of me feels like Ridiculousness is just canceled because MTV is no longer a thing.
That's what I'm saying.
And then it's probably just going to turn into Ridiculousness TV.
It was Ridiculousness TV.
But like legitimately.
Yeah. Well, I think I
feel like he's just going to have his own channel now. And then they're just going to run it all day long anyways. Or maybe he's over it. Who fucking knows?
I feel like that's what MTV's been for the last decade. It's just been him
of course,
playing Ridiculousness
is being canceled if MTV is no longer a thing.
That's what I'm saying is like that was my take, was like that was my thought, was like MTV. I thought that MTV was canceled last month and you're just now canceling Ridiculousness because Ridiculousness was MTV. And like, how did we get here? I like music videos.
Yeah, but they weren't playing it anyways.
I know, but like, why? Why did you go to like just Ridiculousness? You know what I mean? And like, I even like the old VH1 shows, where you know what I mean, when they used to do like behind the music and like all that. Like, why can't MTV revamp that kind of stuff?
Those were fun when they would do. Yeah, remember the pop up video where they would like
video?
Yeah, they would, like give you a little insight, like back, like back something knowledge. Like what's the word I'm looking for? You don't know. Like shit you didn't know. Like they filmed
behind the scenes facts.
Yes,
right.
Thank you.
And it was like when Madonna did her like a virgin video, she had to redo it because she had her period and she wanted a lion on the set, and the lion was going to eat her because it could smell the blood. I think it was that video. It was a video that Madonna did that like she wanted a lion in it, and I learned on pop-up video, and that's when I learned that like the lions can smell your period and they're going to come eat you for the blood.
Right.
So
notes.
But pop-up
taken.
video, right?
That was such a good show.
It was a good show. And it was like the beginning of reality TV. What happened to the Road Rules Real World Challenge?
Right.
I liked Real World. I thought Real World was a great show. I don't watch the current reality TV because Real World was so much better.
Right.
You guys can't recreate that shit. Now it's scripted. That shit was
so
not.
Scripted, yeah.
They were fucking like full on fighting. You know what I mean? It was like the beginning of Jersey Shore was some real world shit, and then now it's all scripted. It's nonsense. You know what I mean? Like original Real World was good shit.
Mm-hmm.
And Road Rules too, because they were like fucking stuck in a van and they would fight and they would get drunk in the woods. It was good stuff.
I know. I don't know why they ever stopped doing all that.
Because the other ones got more popular because they were scripted.
Yeah, I guess.
You know?
But nonsense. I feel like everything comes back around. You know what I mean? Yeah. So like eventually the scripting is gonna, like now, like we're all over the scripting. So like if you brought back like an unscripted like reality show, it probably would do really well.
Right, which is just TikTok.
Right. Yeah. Which does really well.
Right. Exactly. I mean, you're right. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, now that's where they all go, I guess. I don't fucking know.
All right, what do you got? Baby
Justin
Bieber?
Bieber dressed as baby like Justin Bieber.
That's cute.
It is cute. Like, it's a little, like, that iconic white and purple outfit that he wore for some video. I don't fucking know.
Probably the baby.
And then the rest of the shit I have is really just, like, random fact bullshit that I just thought was really interesting. That's really interesting.
Yeah, that's a scammer for sure.
But who calls me Kimmy other than, like...
Maybe it's one of your brothers. I don't know.
I had to really stop myself from saying things because we are recording. All
right, we'll get back to this. We'll talk about
that really just threw me off because no one called. That was like
I was thinking who else is in your family.
No, it was just like a random phone number that just popped up on my thing that said "Dear Kimmy," and then it was like obviously there was like a picture attached to it, and then nothing else there. I couldn't read anything else. I'm like, really, no one. Very, very small amount of people call me Kimmy.
Do you want to check your text real quick on air, and we'll find out what kind of scammer found out your family nickname? Unless it is something for real, then we'll stop it.
For the plot. It's fake.
Yeah.
This is so weird. What the fuck?
Yeah, that is weird.
Oh, wait. I bet it's for a kid. This is... Oh, wait. That's Logan. This is Tracy.
There you go. See?
I'm like, who the fuck calls me Kimmy? Okay, it's a school, like, fundraiser thing for my son's friend. Thanks, Logan. But like this, I'm like, who is this kid? Because it's just like a weird sketch of a kid of the picture. But then when I really looked at it, I realized who that was.
It wasn't even a weird scammer.
Okay, we're good. It's normal, totally normal. Moving on. What's not totally normal, which I find really weird, is that 2025 marks the 50th anniversary of women being able to apply for a mortgage without a man's permission and signature. Like 50 years ago wasn't, like, you think about it, that's not that long ago. Like, that's in, like, our parents' lifetime. And,
yeah,
like,
but, like,
only 10 years before we were born.
Absolutely. But, like, we're not fully aware of that. We just were able to get credit cards within less than 50 years, maybe 35 years. We weren't allowed to have credit cards without a man's signature.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we were aware of it, but, like, sometimes when I see it or read it, it's still very shocking. You know what I mean? Like, it's still that new.
Right.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, I'm 40. You mean, like, 10 years before I was born, my mom couldn't buy a house?
Uh-huh.
It's wild.
She probably couldn't get credit cards until after we were born. Maybe right around the same time, because the credit cards came after that. You couldn't get a credit card without a man's signature. You couldn't have one in your name with a man's signature.
It's so stupid.
I mean, we couldn't even vote until...
Right.
And then even... we can't get too much into this.
Right.
I'm gonna get, that's why I'm like, what do you mean? I don't think we can talk about this without me getting worked up. I was well fucking aware.
Moving on, there's blue dogs spotted at the site of Chernobyl nuclear disaster, and no one knows why they're blue. Well, we know why they're blue, but like what's in their DNA that's like causing them to be blue? So apparently,
nuclear radioactivity.
Yes.
Did you see the mushrooms?
No.
They have black mushrooms that are growing at Chernobyl that are actually sucking the radioactivity in. So is that scary or is it cool? What are the mushrooms going to do when they get enough radioactivity? Are they cleaning the planet? Ferris thinks they're going to turn into Godzilla. Because Godzilla does...
Well, you know what might happen?
Live on that.
Is the blue
Dogs are gonna
eat the mushrooms, and then they're
gonna
be Godzilla.
We'll see
Might be what happens. But the blue dogs is interesting. But what I also Chernobyl happened. Come on, history lady. Do you know?
40 years ago, maybe.
Okay, so why has it taken 40 years for the dogs to turn blue? Or are we just now, like, you know what I mean? Like, have they not always been blue?
It might have taken a while, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like that makes
DNA,
sense, right? Because, like, evolution's not a snap finger situation, right. You know? And, like, also, like, did it take a while to even, like, evolve into any kind of organism, right? Because, like, even, like, the ocean, right? Like, so we didn't have life on land until the ocean had, like, multiple mass extinctions, right?
Right.
So, like, it just takes a while, I think. Honestly, I feel like 40 years is pretty quick. In the grand scheme of that, right? You know what I mean? Like,
so it's probably changing their DNA. Yeah, obviously, it's changing their DNA and not just dyeing their skin.
Right. Because if it was dyeing their skin, then you're right. It would have been the whole time. But, or is it have the dogs slowly grown immunity to the radioactivity, right? Like, so would it have been like when it first happened, you went and you died. And then you got a little closer and you started to turn a little purple. I'm sure it was like a multiple step situation.
They were blue dogs. And I don't know. I guess shit can be AI now. We learned that last week for sure, but I don't know if the blue dogs are AI. And then
I didn't even think about that. I was really, because the radioactivity is so interesting, and who knows? And like the black mushrooms, I've seen a million times. Right. So, like, I know that's real because like I've seen it on like some National Geographic shit. Are the dogs real?
I don't know. It was People, which granted it's still like a tabloid magazine.
I don't know that I trust them at all.
But I feel like they're a little bit more trustworthy than like just some random fucking
Bebop.com.
Page.
I don't know.
Okay, so another random thing. This is, I mean, we've gotten far from celebrity news.
That's okay, I have some.
But do you know, like the Michelin star?
Yeah.
Have we talked about this before? Because I feel like I've read this before.
That's the tire company, and you didn't know that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I just read the story again. Yeah. And I was like, I know I read that story before and I knew that, but I couldn't remember how long ago I learned that.
I feel like it was
But I still find it very interesting.
It is interesting.
That the tire...
Do they have anything to do with anything?
Has the tire people... Like, it's like one of those things where, like... I think we said this before, too, where, like, they have the same names, but they're not related. So, like, I just always thought, like, Michelin and Michelin, yeah, they're the same, but they weren't related.
All right, because, like, if you didn't know it was tires, it kind of sounds like a fancy name.
Right. Like, yeah, this is some guy with the last name Michelin started reviewing restaurants, but he's not the guy that makes the tires.
Right. But it turns out
they are the same person.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah. Okay, and then I think that was... The last thing I had was more random bullshit that Kim Kardashian claims the moon landing is fake. Do we want to talk about it?
Yeah, I feel like that's a popular opinion. I'm not one that subscribes to it.
Yeah.
I do believe that happened, but I know that is a popular opinion, I mean, people got all kinds of beliefs.
I have a friend that swears her grandfather was on the set.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That is interesting. Is this someone that, like, would they know? Like, is their grandfather, like, someone that they were actually close with, or could they have been told stories about their grandfather? You know what I mean? Because, like, some people, like, have questions.
Obviously, I don't know, like, her family, and I don't know if I ever asked that, because it was a very long time ago that she told me this. But it's just something that's always stuck with me, because that comes up so often of people talking about if it was real or not. Yeah. Often enough.
Yeah. No, I know a lot of people that will 100% fight you all day long and tell you that it's fake.
Yeah. I don't have a very strong feeling either way. It is one thing that I'm, like, open to the possibility that it was not real.
Yeah. I mean, anything could not be real. We could all not be real.
Right. We could all be the Truman Show.
Right, exactly. Or, like, in a fucking cat's necklace, right? Men in Black?
Yeah.
Right? The whole galaxy's in Orion's belt, right?
Orion's belt, yeah.
But it was just Orion was a fucking cat.
Yeah.
With a goddamn necklace and the mark the whole time.
Or we could just be like Dr. Seuss landing on a speck of, like, snow, like Whoville.
Right. We were literally watching the Lorax yesterday.
Yeah, he's on his flower, right?
Right. No, that's right. Yeah. The Lorax speaks for the trees. The
Lorax is on a. Is he?
No, that's what's his name you're thinking of? Horton Hears a Who.
Yes.
No, the Lorax is when they cut all the truffle trees down to make their ugly ass sweaters. And the Lorax speaks for the trees, and he's like, if you guys don't stop fucking cutting down the trees, you're not gonna have any air. And then 50 years later, they don't have any air, and like the mayor's like, charging them for air, and they're like, we could just plant some trees. And then he's like, you gotta want trees.
So for some reason, I guess I know why the Lorax is very popular right now. There's a girl on TikTok named Ashby who like does skits. She was very popular. She became like extremely viral with the Lin-Manuel, the Hamilton like.
Oh, that's fun.
The viral TikTok that went where like they were sneaking out windows and things like that and singing like the recreating a part of Hamilton, whatever. She went super viral for that, but she was already gaining momentum. And Lin-Manuel, she was like on the red carpet for the Hamilton release or whatever, and Lin-Manuel had already like knew who she was, and it was really cool. But she does like little skits, and she's really funny, and she has different characters that she does her skits on the reality TV of TikTok now.
It's a good one. And it's a good one because it's not scripted.
Right. And one of her characters is the Lorax. So I think she kind of made like that costume popular again. And for whatever reason, people are wearing the Lorax costumes to concerts. Like when I went to Benson Boone, like someone was dressed as the Lorax. And like it's this thing that like people are doing. Random concerts that have nothing to do with, but they're dressing in the full fucking Lorax.
Like orange paint and everything?
They put on the orange bodysuits, put on the fucking yellow mustaches, the yellow eyebrows. They stuff fucking pillows in their belly to give themselves bellies.
You gotta be the Lorax.
Yeah,
you gotta get that Lorax bod.
It's like a thing now. And somebody did it at a Jonas Brothers concert recently, and she was like front center.
I thought they were stopped concerting again.
No, I think they're touring again. They are touring again.
I thought they were stopping for their Disney Christmas movie.
I don't know. They're definitely on tour right now. But they will
remember,
probably
weren't we saying recently that they were like on and off?
We thought that, well, they do it all the time. They go on tour and then they cancel the tour.
Oh, they're so goofy.
But they are definitely touring right now.
And
the All American Rejects are opening for them, which is very random. Like I thought All American Rejects were like
more popular
than that, and definitely like around for longer. So I didn't think that they would be like opening for the Jonas Brothers. But they are. And this girl was at a Jonas Brothers concert. She was front and center on the floor, and the All American Rejects were singing their opening act. And the lead singer was like, I can't stop looking at you, to the girl as the Lorax, and allowed her up on stage. And like this Lorax is like dancing with the All American Rejects.
So that's why you wear your Lorax outfit.
And I think that's why they're wearing them, because it's like drawing the attention.
Absolutely. If you could get on stage with...
Yeah, but they were doing this before that. Like, this girl was just somebody and did the trend, too.
They're just Loraxing.
Yeah.
Lorax
but now I feel like might be a little bit overdone now that, like, she's actually got the attention.
Right, because now people are going to do it for that,
do it, where I think before it was, like, just some funny, like...
How hot are you wearing a Lorax fucking outfit at a goddamn concert? I just can't think of,
like,
I guess
all
that's how uncomfortable it is.
And, like, the mustache, she had to have been so uncomfortable. But she got up there, and, like, I'm like, God... Obviously, if you're wearing a Lorax costume to a concert, you do not have, like, social anxiety, right? Because you know all attention is going to be on you. And that girl got up there and just had the time of her life dancing, like...
And you were like, oh, my God, I would never.
I would die, yeah.
Well, I mean, if you're going to be the Lorax, then you got to speak for the trees.
Right.
So what are you going to do? You got to get up and dance if they ask you to.
Right. And she did.
I like it. I didn't know that was a thing. We read a lot of Dr. Seuss books.
Right.
And
it's a thing right now.
It just came. It was on TV the other day, and they were like watching it, and I was like, or maybe they must have put it on the streaming services. I don't know why they were watching it, but they were like watching the Lorax fucking like back to back yesterday, and like Ferris isn't on TikTok, so I don't know.
Yeah, maybe you just.
Yeah, I just got in like a Loraxy mood.
She is really funny though. She does like the Ashby girl. She does the Lord Farquaad too. Like
I like
she
him.
just has so many
funny.
different characters.
Send me her stuff.
Yeah, I will.
I'm interested. I don't actually check TikTok messages because I get on TikTok so little, and then like you and my cousin send me a lot of messages, and then it feels overwhelming to open them because I know it's like 20 videos each.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like, and like I keep seeing the number going up and thinking I got to get in there, but then like it feels like overwhelming to open it now.
I mean, sometimes when people send me a lot of videos, I don't even watch them because I get overwhelmed with
like,
I don't know, when I'm on, I just want to like scroll mindlessly. I want like the algorithm to tell me what to watch. Like, I don't know. I'm really weird about, like, what... Chris gets mad because he's like, did you watch that video I sent you? And I'm like, no, I didn't. Sorry.
Yeah, I haven't opened your messages.
But, like, I don't know. Like, I don't really have to be in a different mood to watch a video that someone sends me than, like, to watch videos because I'm just scrolling. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it
does.
Like,
I feel like when someone sends me something, it's, like, meant for me to, like...
You feel like you
pay
have to have a
attention
reaction,
to and like have a
you
reaction.
like you feel like you owe them that attention,
Yeah.
right? Because we're used to like we're older than the internet, so we're used to like normal conversations. We're like if you're telling somebody something, it's because like you expect a response, right? But like
And
I'm sure it's not like that, but like that's how I feel. It's
yeah,
like
I don't know.
can't watch all this and
just
respond
totally
to you.
Something different. It's a totally different like mindset to me to like watch videos that someone sent me versus like watch videos because I'm just scrolling mindlessly.
Right.
Like I don't feel like it's mindless when it's like something that someone sent me.
Right. It can't be mindless anymore. Now you have to pay attention.
Yeah,
you
now
feel
I like
they
have
deserve
to
that response.
actually, yeah.
Right, and like not just watch, but like absorb so that you can understand, so that you can respond properly. Right. It's not like if you're just scrolling, you can be like ha 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 ha.
Yeah, it's like it's I don't know.
So I even hate like with ferrets.
And I sometimes wonder if like when people, so you know the algorithm is based off of what you watch, right? So like if someone sends me a video and I'm like watching it, is the algorithm now going to think that that's what I want to see? Because maybe it's not.
Probably.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like I have told Chris before, and I'm like, listen, I don't watch all of your videos because some of the videos he sends me, yeah, they're funny or they're this or they're that, but like they're from your algorithm, and I don't want your algorithm to intrude on mine.
And I feel like that's fair. My cousin told me from day one.
That's weird, but
she was like, you should make a TikTok, but I'm never going to like your videos because it'll mess with my algorithm. And I said, okay. I mean, like, that's fair. I mean, it's kind of weird, but like, if that's how the algorithm works, I understand and I respect your algorithm. That's fine.
Right. I was like, I don't know.
It was a weird thing to say, but like, I get it.
That's so weird. But like also, yeah, I get it.
Right, like I get where you're coming from.
It's so weird that I'm like, I won't watch your videos because I don't want you to mess with my algorithm.
Right.
But like also, I don't want you to.
I can't have your algorithm mixing with mine.
Right.
It's not top tier.
Right.
This is my top tier algorithm. I can't have your nonsense.
Like I have like curated this thing, man.
Right. You got to make sure that like you scroll past the bad ones, and like that's what. So, like if I do go on there for anything, and then Ferris will come up because he'll hear a song that he go back. I want to watch that again. Right. And now he's ruining my algorithm. Right. Meanwhile, like your brain can't even handle this.
And my scroll time, he's ruining like. I don't want to watch it again.
You shouldn't even be watching this. Your attention span's short enough as it is. Get the fuck
another
out of here.
thing I can't do either is when people like are watching, like if Chris is scrolling next to me and he'll be like, "Oh my God, watch this! Oh my God, watch this!" And I'm like, and I could be scrolling on my phone too, you know, like sitting next to each other, fucking scrolling. But like, I want to watch what's here. I don't want to watch every video that you've watched.
Right.
Is that weird? Is that like wrong?
No, I wouldn't want to do that.
Like,
I don't want to see your videos. I don't care.
Right.
Like in the nicest way possible. I don't care about your video. Like you said.
But like, I don't know if that's like, why is that? Because I'm watching videos. So why am I like, don't want to watch what he's trying to show me? Why am I like, no, I want to watch my own
because
shit.
You want to watch your, and like you said, like you just said, like with like the scrolling thing, like you have so much, you know, you don't like spend your life in your phone, so you have like a set amount of time to scroll. You want that time to scroll your algorithm, not his fucking nonsense.
Right.
What's he watching? Bum fights?
I don't know.
Cats and fireworks, you know what I mean? Right. I don't want to see that either.
Right. I'm like, ugh, I don't want to watch that video. I'm watching this video.
Right. Right. And like and like you don't want to, and like also like you're saying too, like with your mindset, right? Like you get like the scroll mindset, and like you're like, ha, I'm liking what I'm watching, and then it's like, no, I don't want to watch cat sword fighting. You know what I mean? It's not.
Yeah. Even though I might actually like the cat sword fighting video, I just don't want to watch it.
Because I'm deep
there. I want to wait for it to show up on mine to see it.
Right.
So stupid.
I get it. When Eric doesn't really have social media, but like he has like the Chive, and like he stopped now because so things go from like TikTok to Instagram to Facebook to the Chive.
Right.
So he's like showing me these hilarious memes that I saw 6 months ago. Right. You know what I mean? And it's like, because he doesn't even have real social media. It's the Chive. You're very late to any fucking game that you're playing on that point. Right. Like you have no, so like I get, because like I don't want to, okay, that was funny. And you know, July. Right. I don't care anymore.
Right.
That's what's nice though about like that, because he's not asking me to scroll on his phone. He's, you know, playing fucking Mortal Kombat.
Right.
So nobody cares. Nobody shows me their scroll, but my cousin sends me things. And then I feel bad. And I know that I would like the things that she sends me. We have a very, like, she's someone that very, like, much pays attention to other people. You know what I mean? So, like, she's not going to send me something that she thinks is funny. She's going to send me something that she knows that I'll think is funny.
Right.
So then I feel bad not checking her messages, but, like, it just feels overwhelming.
Right.
And I don't want to. But I also don't want to watch someone else's videos. I'm glad that no one's showing me their videos. I don't want to watch the videos from someone else's algorithm.
Well, at least, I mean, because sometimes I feel like a bitch. I'm like, I really should, like, just, I guess it's like that, like, you know, not on TikTok that much, but the bird theory, where they're like,
where they think birds are fake. I know that.
No,
It's
okay, not
I was
that.
gonna say that's
It's
another
like,
weird one. How do you feel about birds moon landing?
I do not think that birds are fake.
I don't know.
I said that I'm open to the possibility that the moon landing didn't happen. I did not say that I'm very like, you know, for one way or the other. But there are things that are very questionable.
Yeah, and it was
about
a long time ago, and I get
But
that.
a fucking bird is real.
The bird thing just freaks me out because
the pigeons are messengers.
It just
to who?
It freaks me out because I felt like when I first started, I thought it was an internet joke, and then it turned out that like millions of people really believe this, and like, what and how? What's your argument? I kind of want to hear it.
Yeah,
just for curiosity's sake.
Because I don't know how a bird is fake.
That's what I don't get. Like, we've all hit birds. We've all seen dead birds, right? You've seen the inside. It wasn't a robot.
Right.
So what?
Maybe those like certain birds I think are fake.
I don't know. What's the bird theory?
Okay, so the bird theory on TikTok is that if you say that you saw a bird, your partner should respond like excitedly, and if they don't respond excitedly, or like it's just like pretty much if your partner should be interested in what you're interested in, no matter how lame it is.
Okay.
So like if you are like, oh my God, I saw a bird today, they should be like, oh wow, really? What bird? Because you've said it with excitement, and they should respond with excitement back, even though it's lame. Like, okay, yeah, it's a bird, but who cares? You know what I mean? But if they respond...
There was a cardinal in my yard the other day, and that's pretty fucking cool.
It is cool. I love when a cardinal shows up.
Right.
But they shouldn't respond, like, if they respond with, oh, okay, cool, then it's like, that's not really your person.
It's a red flag, right? Right. Yeah, that's fair.
So that's the bird theory, and girls have been, like, recording themselves asking their significant other, like, well, you know, telling them, oh, I saw a bird today. And one was like, for whatever reason, her ex-husband lives there too, and her current husband, some weird
I've seen a couple people do that for like
dynamic.
Custody things.
Yeah, some weird family dynamic is happening there. But she says, oh, I saw a bird today, and the current husband was like, oh my gosh, what kind of bird? Where did you see the bird? Asking all these questions, and the ex-husband is laying on the couch under a blanket, and was like, it's a bird. And then the new husband looks at the ex-husband and goes, yeah, but like she never talks about birds, so if she's talking about it, it must have been significant. And it was like
that's so cute.
He's like, so I'm gonna ask her about it. And it was the like definition of the bird theory.
Right. Like they really fucking birded right there.
Right.
That's so cute.
So I guess where that came from was that I always feel like a bitch. Am I being the bird bitch that I'm not like interested in the videos that he's trying to show me?
Yeah.
Like, is that like?
No, because it's not, because, okay, but the way that you explain it, just explain why you're not, because what this man just said was, oh, she doesn't normally talk about birds, so it must be significant because she did. So if you're showing you 10 stupid videos in a row that you didn't want to see, it's not really the same thing.
Right.
Right?
I mean, I'm like, yeah. I mean, I do like, but sometimes I just don't want to keep watching.
Right. And you'd be like, what? But again, same thing though, right? Because like, if you wanted to watch whatever the hell he's watching, you'd be watching something different together. And not scrolling on your separate phones.
Right.
Right? If I wanted to see what you were doing, we'd be watching something together.
Like, let's put a show on the TV.
Right. I don't want to look at your phone. I want to look at my phone. And I feel like that's fair. Again, I don't know, because we don't both have social media. Yeah. I don't really have that dynamic to like know, like, so I don't know, like, would I feel some kind of way if we were both scrolling our phones and I was trying to show someone my phone and they didn't care?
Yeah, I'm like a bitch because I'm.
That's what I'm trying to think, because like it's hard for me to like, because I can't relate, because I don't know this one. Yeah. I don't know that I would feel any kind of way though. Maybe I would. I don't know. I think it depends on like what it is, and I think that matters too. Like, is it something that like someone's showing you because they think that you're gonna care, or is it something that like they think is funny that like you don't really care about? Because then at that point, why?
Yeah, but I guess that's like the bird too. Like the guy didn't really care about the bird. It was just the girl was excited about it.
Right. But is this person excited about the video, or is it like the 10th one they've shown you in a row?
Right.
I think it depends.
Yeah.
Because like every once in a while I want to like show people things on my phone. And I think they care, but it's not a regular thing.
Right.
Ferris cares like when he hears something that he thinks is good music, which is everything. So that's again annoying. I'm kidding, my kid's not annoying, but like constantly taking my phone whenever he hears like a catchy song is a little bit ridiculous.
Right.
Like we've been listening to like the K-pop Demon Hunters music for.
Oh yeah, Chris came back on a golf cart ride the other day, and he was like, and he took two little girls like on a
and he was singing.
And
that's how it's
so
done.
When
right?
he came back, his phones, and he unhooked his phone from the side by side, it started playing on his phone, and it was the Cape Demon Hunters. He was like, they listen to the weirdest shit. I've never heard the song, so I didn't know, but like
They're pretty catchy.
The music going, and I could tell it was like girls or whatever, and it was like something he didn't know. So I was like, "What, K-pop Demon Hunters?" And he was like, "How do you know that?" And I'm like, "Well, I've never listened to it or watched it, but I do like have friends with little kids that like I've heard of what it is, and it's like some show on Netflix
it's
about
a movie,
it's a movie, see, about like pop star K-pop, like pop star something
that are also
right?
Demon Hunters, yeah,
right?
Yeah, it's a whole thing.
So I was like, but I didn't know any of the songs. He was like, "It is the weirdest."
Honestly, it's catchy shit. It's very like it's pop music. And it's we started to watch the movie. He got scared of some parts, so we didn't listen. But the music is we're still listening to the music,
right?
Because it is catchy. So yeah, we were.
That's funny. But all right, what else we got?
Oh yeah,
we just like really squirreled on all of that.
I actually had other things that were important.
Therapeutic fucking
nonsense.
Couples therapy we just went through.
So I have a lot of like movie nonsense. I don't know why. That's all that comes up when I pop. But okay, so first, before we get into the movie nonsense, so Diddy was transferred to a New Jersey federal prison to serve 4-year sentence, expected to be released 2028. And then I have one more Diddy thing. Here's my ridiculousness one. That's funny. Where is it? Damn it, Diddy. He got his first prison job cleaning up dirty laundry.
Oh.
So you know what? Good for him. So I know that we don't really care about Dancing with the Stars, except for we talked about the people because that was it. But Flavor Flav is going to be a guest judge, so we are big Flavor Flav fans.
That's gonna be fun.
Obviously,
I'm really
exciting.
Sad for him that he's guest judging the week after Jan. How do you? I
don't know.
Taylor's backup dancer. It's spelled like Jan, but he is French, I think, so it's like, not Jan.
Oh, right. I think you said this before. It's like Jean.
Jean or Jean. I don't know. I'm going to butcher it, so I'm just going to stop. But that would have been cool for him to, like, because he's
a big Swiftie. Yeah, that would have been cool for him.
But they got kicked off last week.
Damn it, Jan. It
was Jen was the...
Jen?
Well, Jen and Jan. Jen and Jen. She was
Jen
the Mormon
from
wife.
What's Her Name?
Yeah.
Jen from What's Her Name? You know what I meant.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just going to start with the movie stuff because that's what I got. So Zootopia 2 is set to be the biggest Hollywood animated movie of the year.
I mean, I'm in. I'm going to watch it.
I'm very excited, honestly.
Yeah, I liked the first one, and I think the second one better be good, too.
Disney wins rights to adapt Harry Potter replacement series. I don't even know what that means.
I'm not here for it. I don't care. Anything replacement. Nope.
I'm like, I don't know.
You can't undo it. You can't redo.
Well, it's a children's series that... Oh, wait. This is something different. Impossible Creatures. Okay, I didn't read that good enough. Never mind. Ignore that. But then I didn't talk about that. Aladdin 2 is reportedly in the works at Disney, and it's the live-action Aladdin 2. And here's the thing. I hated it.
Please stop.
Will Smith does not have the range to sing Arabian Nights. First of all, I turned this movie off 3 songs in because I really like original Aladdin, and I really like the songs. Will Smith did not have the range to sing Arabian Nights. And then this fucking boy... butchered the thief song. Dun, 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 dun,
yeah.
Dun, dun. He fucking butchered it. And then she started singing some songs that weren't in the movie that I hated. And I turned it off after her first fucking song.
And now they're making the second one?
And I hate it.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I do like this. A Princess Peach movie is reportedly in the works. And I'm very interested in that.
Yeah, that'll be good. Because Mario did really good, remember?
Mario did really well. Yeah. We watched it a million fucking... Yeah. I think they went to see it in the theater. And
we went to
as soon
as it came in the theater.
I didn't. I think they do it without me because... Go. And they absolutely loved it. And then we watch it at home. We still watch it sometimes.
Yeah.
I think we had it on recently. So this is exciting for Star Wars fanboys and girls. George Lucas is reportedly in talks to return and direct a new Star Wars movie.
Oh.
Everybody's been complaining that Disney ruined it.
Yeah.
Ever since they bought it from him. So he's going to come back. And like he has worked with Disney. So I'm not surprised that, like, he's going to come back, but, like, let's see what happens.
That'll be good.
And then MTV, we already knew. This is me, Lily Allen. I'm going to come back to this, and I'm going to come back to that because I have more movie stuff. Mark Ruffalo confirms that Marvel is in talks for a solo Hulk movie that could change the MCU forever. So I'm interested in that because... So Marvel had done some movies before fucking what's-his-name got involved. What is his name? Jon Favreau, right? Favreau. I never know how to pronounce it, but you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So he revived Marvel. He created the MCU with Iron Man.
Right.
And then since then, they've been working on it. So they had Hulk movies before that didn't do well. So now that he's back in charge, I'm interested to see what's going to happen with the Hulk. Because I hadn't watched any of the Marvel movies before I started dating Eric. And then he was like, he told me that the Hulk movies didn't count because they weren't part of this franchise. They were from before and they weren't very good. And that's been the general consensus that I've heard from everyone. So I'm excited because he's one of the only, like, big original Avengers from, like, when they started the MCU that doesn't have his own movie that's part of the MCU. So I'm very excited to see what happens there. Okay, so this, while I'm talking about all the movies. So Hollywood suffers its worst October box office revenue in 27 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. The domestic box office of all movies combined in October was $425 million, which outside of the pandemic is the worst October results in 27 years.
Ugh.
So I don't know what's going to happen with all these movies.
Yeah.
Avengers Doomsday will officially be released in IMAX. I never watched a movie in IMAX, but I hear it's cool.
Yeah,
but there's not one that's super close, and like I don't know that I care enough about movies to care.
To go that far.
But if you care,
yeah.
There's an IMAX in like the Fort Lauderdale Science Museum, an IMAX theater, and like they play like big movies on like Friday and Saturday nights, but like during the week it's nature documentary. So, and then the first trailer for Avengers Doomsday will reportedly be released in December. I know that's been a big deal for the Marvel guys. Jeremy Renner hints that Hawkeye season 2 is back in the works, and I think that's exciting because he wasn't doing well after that whole snowplow situation, right? So that's exciting. I think that Hawkeye's the worst Avenger like everybody else, but I mean, good for Jeremy Renner.
Right.
The first trailer for Spider-Man 4 will reportedly be released next month, so that's exciting.
Okay.
This is more Disney. Okay. Robert Pattinson is currently working on 11 different films over the next 2 years.
That's insane.
That's crazy, right? How do you do that? Isn't he like a method actor too? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But like, I feel like he's pretty intense. So like, it's kind of crazy. Like, I feel like shooting a movie or anything like that is like a pretty intense situation. So like, how do you do it?
Car just like randomly slammed on their brakes behind us and then started backing up. So, but it wasn't random. There was another car coming around that they like were about to hit. So.
Oh, okay, cool.
But it caught my attention. Sorry.
Yeah, I just feel like that's a lot. That's like
a very lot. 11 and 2. Like, don't you have to like give more time to a movie?
Right. And, like,
you mean method acting in the way of like he totally engulfed in
right? Isn't he one of those?
Into that. I thought so.
I thought he was one of those.
When you were saying method active, I was very squirreled by the car.
Right, you were squirreled by the car. I get it.
So then I thought like, is that some sort of special like Broadway actor or like? But no, method actor is like you totally become whatever.
Like immersed in the person. Right. Right.
And I thought he was like that too. Yeah.
I thought he was
how do you
one of
do
those.
11 in 2 years?
That's right.
They can't be like all main roles.
The drama director, the Odyssey director. This doesn't really say what like his parts are. So I guess. So okay, well, so he's not acting in all of them. So it looks like 4 of them he's a producer in, and then
doesn't he gonna be a
3,
dad
4,
too? Right?
5, 6,
is that real?
He's acting in.
Or am I making that up?
I don't know.
I feel like whoever he was with was pregnant recently. I could be making that up though. It could be someone else.
I don't know. I don't know that. All I know is this. This just seemed like a lot for me, or a lot for him, right? Because I'm pretty sure that we're right about the method. Even if you're not a method actor, like movies take like a long time to make. How are you doing 11 at once in 2 years? That just sounds really crazy.
Sorry, my kid just sent me a video, and I'm like, oh my god, what was that? I keep scrolling tonight, and it's something broken, which means the dog.
Oh no!
Broke something else. Brand new little Christmas tree thing I got. Isn't stupid? It was like $5 at Target, but
it's annoying.
It's so annoying. Oh my god! I didn't want a dog, and my kid talked me into a dog, and now the dog is destroying everything in my house.
Isn't that what they do though?
Yeah, which is why I didn't want it.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I said yes to it, so here I am. Robert Pattinson becoming a dad. That's what I want to know.
All right. Should I keep talking?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. The only other, like, kind of fun movie thing I had was that Tim Burton was fired from Disney for being too dark because his short Frankenweenie was deemed too scary for children. And that rejection defined him.
No, stop, because my kids absolutely loved that movie when they were little. Like, when Caden was younger, we used to do backyard movies for his birthday all the time because he's an October baby and it would get dark at a decent time that we could show movies. And that was one of the movies we showed that one year. He was obsessed with that movie that year. Like, I made a cake and everything.
Mm-hmm. And he was like popcorns and all that. It was cute.
Yeah, he was like 7?
Yeah.
Maybe?
Well, years later, he built an empire on Gothic imagination. Being too weird is often your greatest career asset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Robert Pattinson is a father.
And has time for 11 movies.
That was born in 2024.
Oh.
So it's not as recent as I thought.
But still.
Suki Waterhouse. This is AI overview really butchered this. Robert Pattinson is a father with his daughter by fiance Suki Waterhouse. The Robert Pattinson is a father with his daughter was really threw me for a loop. I had to read that fully all the way through because those few first words were not put together well.
Damn AI. At least program your AI to learn grammar, Google.
Right. Okay. Brittany deletes her Instagram.
And I feel like good for her because you know what? If all Kevin's got, what is she getting from having an Instagram account? People see her doing her dances that are just for her, and then make up stories and write books about it, and then the fucking internet runs with it, and it's like Britney Spears is a bad mom because K-Fed's bitch ass said so. Fuck you.
Honestly,
I feel bad that she had to do that.
Right. As much as I feel like she should be able to have social media and do whatever the heck she wants on it, part of me feels like it would be very good for her mental health to just get off of it.
Yeah, honestly, it's good for her mental health, and, like, it's just being used against her.
Right.
So, like, honestly, good. Get the fuck off Instagram. I hate that you have to do that. If you wanted to have your account, I'm sorry that sucks for you, but I feel like it's for the best.
Right.
Like, for her. For
Me
her
too.
mental health, and because you know that all these claims that Kevin's making up about the fucking knives and the thing he got off of using his imagination from watching them videos, you know what I mean?
Right.
Fuck K-Fed.
Yeah, I feel like good for her. Like, honestly, she should probably just, like, go disappear for a little while and live her life out of the public eye.
Agreed. Again, I hate that she has to do that if that's how she feels, but, okay. A woman is suing SeaWorld Orlando after allegedly getting hit in the face by a duck on a roller coaster. How is that SeaWorld's fault?
How do you
How
stop
is that
a duck?
SeaWorld's fault?
You know why? Because the duck was fake.
Obviously,
And
it was a drone duck.
Controlled the duck.
Oh, you know what? You're right. Why did I screenshot
the duck hit the woman on the ride.
That's probably what happened.
And SeaWorld controlled the duck. So, it's SeaWorld's fault.
You know what? That's fair.
I can't believe you wouldn't think it was.
You know what? I hope she wins. I'm kidding, obviously. She's not going to win that. I feel like this is satire, but maybe it's not. It's a dictionary.com word of the year 6-7.
6-7.
It said, and literate people are losing their minds over it. And that's the part that drives me crazy, though. Like, are we not all literate? Why do you need to define that some people are literate?
I don't know, because some people aren't, like, fully, I don't know, but I don't understand. I don't understand how 6-7 is a word.
I think that's so you're literate, right? I think that was the point they were making, is that, like, if you read words, you don't know why numbers are words.
Right.
Right.
And, like, how two numbers become one word. Like, 6 and 7 are words separately when written out.
67 is a word because it's hyphenated.
67 is one word. But the word 6 and the word 7, that are the numbers, are two different words. So how do you put them together and make that a word? Just because people say them together. But I say, hello, whatever. I don't know.
So you're the literate people that are mad.
I mean, I'm not mad. Like, I don't really fucking care that much. It just didn't make sense to me.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
But I think it's real. Like, I think they literally made that the word of the year, but I don't understand how it's a word. It's not a word. It's two words.
According to dictionary.com, it's the word of the year.
Right. I don't like it. But I'm not mad about it. I just don't agree with it or like it or think it makes sense.
I don't care. I just don't like it or agree with it or think it makes sense. I think you're one of the people that don't like it.
But I do think the 6-7 thing is funny, and I hate when people are like talking shit about it and they're like, that's so stupid, it means nothing. Why are the kids even saying it? Because it's funny. It's just a thing. And we're all guilty of doing that. Like, what did we say a minute ago that we heard when we were saying pop-up video? We couldn't even say the word pop-up video without one of us then singing it back. Pop-up video.
I did it again.
Right, because you just associate like certain words with a sound. So like now
you had to put that plural on there,
yeah, because
right?
it's 2 words. So now like when people say pop-up video, we fucking sing it, pop-up video, because it's what we think. So when you hear the words 6-7 or the numbers 6-7, the kids automatically think 6-7 because it's just the sound of it is what they're repeating. It's not that it means anything. It's just something that like became viral, and now it's just, I mean, we all do it. We hear TikTok, they'll go, what the hell? And then we'll all go, what the helly? Because that was a TikTok sound that went viral. And I was like, what the hell? What the helly? And so now people can't say what the hell without what the helly if you're on TikTok. So, I mean, we've all done it. So to call something that the kids are doing dumb just because it's kids doing it and not you, like, it's just fucking, you're dumb. Like, everyone does that. And I think it's funny.
I told the kids in my Lego class your story about the canyon.
Oh,
yeah. And they fucking loved it. They loved it.
It's so great. And it's just fun. And it just, like, it's a way to actually, like, if you weren't such assholes, it's actually a way to, like, communicate with the kids and like and you know how not associate to relate to the kids. Yeah.
And so you told me, I didn't know about it, you told me about it, you told me the story, I told them, so now I use it to get their attention when they're all acting like fools and making like weapons out of Legos. I go 6-7 and everybody fucking pays attention to me. It's like a magic fucking, they all stop what they're doing, they turn their motors off, they shut up, and they look at me.
Right.
It's a great way. If you deal with a group of children, it's a great way to get their attention.
I mean, I'm sure, like, if you're in the school, it's annoying. You can't say the numbers 6 and 7 without the whole class going 6-7, but just fucking embrace it. Do it.
It takes 10 seconds for them to do it.
Yeah,
and then
they're done.
They're done. They're absolutely done. It goes so quick, but like it really gets their attention. One of them's trying to have a 6-7 birthday party, and the mom's like, I don't even know how to fucking decorate for this. And I'm like, you know what, you'll figure it out. You got this, lady.
I can tell you have a million ways to decorate for that.
Yeah, she's gonna figure it out.
Yeah,
but I think like the birthday's like next month or next week, and she just found out, so she needs.
It's fine. Go to the dollar store and get those stupid tiny balloons that are the numbers 6 and 7, or the big ones that are $5. Number balloons, and just literally put the numbers 6 and 7 all over your house.
I think that's probably the best thing to do, but it's fun. So I'm gonna bounce back to talking shit about Kevin real quick.
Okay.
So he wrote in his book, which obviously we're not reading.
Right.
So we have US Weekly has to tell us what he wrote. His $40,000 monthly child support checks from ex-Britney Spears didn't stretch far. You know, whole families live on that for a year.
Is that a joke?
You know that, right?
40? That's how much he was getting?
Mm-hmm.
No wonder he's fighting.
That's why he's talking shit. That's why he's talking shit.
That poor girl. She was so taken advantage of.
$40,000. It didn't stretch far, though. She's so stingy. I can't believe her. Swear to God, if I see this man in the fucking street, I will be right to jail. A month. A month. People live on that with a whole family. And then I just thought that it was nice that James Vanderbeek was out for Halloween.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah, right. People support like a whole family for a whole year on $40,000. Kevin Federline, you stupid bitch. And then that was just that cake thing that I was obsessed with. And then I had like, there's not a lot of Disney news because obviously Disney is in Christmas. So it's just Christmas.
It's decorated for Christmas now, though.
It's Christmas, yeah.
Woke up November 1st to Christmas there.
So the very Merry Christmas Party dates are all sold out in November. Obviously, that's probably, there's going to be a Mickey Elf popcorn bucket. They unveiled more 2025 park holiday menu items beyond party and festival events. I'm not going to read all those to you because I've done them before and it just is a minute of me reading out on my phone. It's annoying. I feel like it's annoying to listen to. You know what I mean? You can easily get this information online. You don't need me to read it. The Christmas trees are there. Right. Decorations are installed. So now that the sun has gone down, They are opening Animal Kingdom a little bit later, so we are getting Animal Kingdom nighttime.
Okay.
So the Tree of Life Awakening returns to Disney's Animal Kingdom with new showtimes through November 8th. What do you mean, guys? That's a week.
That's a week.
So hopefully they do more.
Yeah.
Because the Zootopia thing's going on. Like, the new show's about to open. So,
right.
like, they're
I
definitely
saw, like,
going to do that.
the entrance... Maybe I saw some sort of signs.
That had, like,
yeah,
Josh DeMero was there and all that.
Something else, and it was cute. Oh, that's who I saw. That someone was at Disney yesterday. Was Jason Kelsey and his family, and they was like all over my TikTok today being there.
I didn't see that. That's cute.
Yeah, and people were like giving him shit because the one video I saw had the plaid guys that like they're like
Dapper Dance.
I guess that's what they call him.
Yeah.
Wait. No, the people that like walk with them, like the celebrity VIP
those
tour
are
people.
Yeah, they are. Jesus Christ, there's a name for them. But people do call them plaids. Whatever, I can't think of it. But yeah, there's a name for them. But he
would like the plaid, like the
plaids.
VIP,
you can call them the plaids. Yeah. Tour guides. They're tour guides.
Was pushing the stroller while they were in the...
Okay, that's a very normal thing for the plaids to do.
So, while they were in, like, shopping, and Jason has, like, all this merchandise on his hands, and then, like, the tour guide is pushing the stroller with the kid in it, and so many people were, like, giving him shit for that, and then people were coming to his defense saying, like, no, that's what they do. That's literally a normal thing. Like, it's not just because it's...
They also get your food.
Right.
Like, if you, like, go to, like, even quick service, like, you go sit down, they go get your stuff.
Like, they are trained, their entire job title is to make, well, whatever, but, like, the gist of their job is to make your life easier. So, if they can push the stroller while you carry the merchandise and can shop, like, that's what they are there to do.
They will also, if you allow it, if you have a group and, like, a child gets upset, they will take the upset child. And, like, you can continue your day. If you're okay with it, they'll console your child and go buy him a present so that you can continue doing what you're doing.
Like, they do whatever it is to make your life easier. And they are allowed to get tipped, so they do everything they can.
And, like, it's very expensive to use them. Like, their service is very expensive. That's why, like, when, like, I'm sure you also saw in the comments, everybody, myself included, when you see them, you immediately look, who's with them? Who's with them?
Someone did comment, well, like, I think this is the first time I've seen a plaid with someone I actually know, because we always play celebrity or rich, like...
Right. I saw them with, what's his name? Glover. Troy from Community.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, we saw him at Hollywood Studios, and it was like I saw the plaid, and then I saw him, and like it took me a second, and like my cousin and Ferris were like sitting like in the shade having a snack, and I went to like grab drinks or something, and I saw him, and I went like this, and I was coming back, and I was like, because I saw the plaid, and I checked too, because you do when you see a plaid, you always look, who are they with?
Right?
Is it rich or celebrity? It is. It's a fun game to play. Sometimes they're Tracy Morgan. Sometimes Tracy Morgan is just by himself in a wife beater wearing a fucking sorcerer hat on his scooter. And I've seen multiple times a year I see that. He's just really hanging out. But sometimes he is with a plaid.
Yeah.
And sometimes he's with himself. And I've seen him being pushed in a wheelchair by a plaid. And then sometimes he's on a scooter. Because I think he has like mobility issues. Didn't he have like a bad accident or something? Yeah. He had like an accident. So he has mobility issues. But I've seen him being pushed in a wheelchair by a plaid. So like honestly, like that is like... They're just there to do whatever the fuck they can to make your day easier because you're paying them like $900 to hang out with you.
It's wild.
It is. It's stupid expensive. But like you get them for the whole day and they'll literally do whatever the fuck you want them to do.
Right. So if you have the means.
Right. Absolutely. And especially like they have multiple kids. They have the money. Like you want to be able to enjoy your time and like I would absolutely hire them if I was a Kelsey. If I was Jason Kelsey. I would absolutely hire them. All right. So new tour.
And let them push my kid through.
Yeah. You know what? I'd have had a second one carrying the bags. So I could be eating a fucking Dole Whip or whatever. I don't really care for the Dole Whips because they're pineapple.
You carry the merchandise, I'm shopping.
Right, absolutely. Get yourself a second plaid for the bags. Yeah, see, it's not anything good. New Toy Story Land snack kiosk gets awning at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Figment Crocs. I don't care about Crocs, but I care about Figment. I don't even know what that one is. Oh, there you go. A full trailer released for a very Jonas Christmas movie. So
there you go. Old Jonas.
Old Jonas.
Those guys.
I don't know that I had much else, right? Was that it?
I don't know.
I
feel like we talked about a lot.
But this is just upsetting and I'm just going to get mad. So, fuck them.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, it's been way too long for me to get involved in something like that.
All right, well, I think we are out for the week. Yeah.
All right, well, thanks for being here.
Thanks for being here. See you next week. Peace out. K-Town down.
If you like this, share with a friend. Don't forget to like and follow.
And find us on all social media at parkinglotchats.podcast. That's Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. Same handle.
Thanks for being here.